Hello everyone, this is Yael from Yael Alchemy, and I'm here with the message of the Divine Masculine for his beloved for the week of March 6 to 12. Okay, if you're new to my channel, welcome. With the readings and the healings I do, I help you come into your knowing. And I'd like to thank everyone who has gotten readings from me and healings. Um, it's very heartwarming, your feedback on how it's worked for you or how it's helped. And I truly, truly am honored to assist you to in this journey, in your twin flame journey. And thank you, especially those who keep coming back for readings and healings. I'm truly grateful and honored to be able to help you. Okay, so anyway, let's get on with the reading. So I've picked 5 cards for the message of the Divine Masculine to his beloved for this week. First card we have is the Child. Can you see that, or is that too bright? The Child here. So the Divine Masculine right now feels very innocent, it's a new beginning for him, wherein he's taking baby steps because he still has to learn his way. Perhaps he's just getting the gist of this journey that is for some of the Divine Masculines, because in the weekly reading, for those who haven't been awakened yet, the universe is giving them a wake-up call this week. And of course, since time is fluid, especially in divine relationships like this, that could mean last week, moving on to next week. And I feel very much that these energies of, getting the masculines to get with the program, so to speak, were ushered in strongly by the solar eclipse that just passed, because that was a solar eclipse in Pisces. So now they're looking forward to a new beginning with their beloveds, or they're finding their way at least, because things have changed. They can no longer ignore it. And the next card we have is the Two of Coins. Traditionally, this is the Two of Pentacles. This is the Two of Earth in this deck. Okay, and this indicates balancing, reconciling the thoughts, plans, in order to get them moving. You see, the Two of Earth. You see here, this woman here, she's juggling eggs. Very delicate eggs, in fact, but she's doing a good job. She hasn't dropped any of it. She's doing it with her right hand and her left hand, which is the feminine and the masculine side. So the Divine Masculines right now are still trying to find their way, balancing their inner divine feminine aspects with their outer divine masculine aspects. They're finding that within themselves with the help of this. See, you see the third eye there. But the third eye here is again colored orange, which is the color of Archangel Metatron. And he helps us in manifestation. Before I continue, let me get to the general energies of this reading to give context to these cards, because here we have healing. So the divine masculine, if he's not healed already, it's just the last bits that need to be healed. Because here we have the Five of Air. And the Five of Air is usually a disconnect with what he believes and what he sees. The actuality with the truth. So he's healed from that and he can see clearly now. That is why the next card we have here is Death and Rebirth. And I'm going to stop there. Because here, after the Death and Rebirth, here we see the divine masculine moving forward. This is the Three of Fire. Okay? Moving forward confidently. So after this Death and Rebirth, that's why he's come up as the child here. And is now trying to juggle things so that it gets moving with the help of the divine in his manifestation. And the third card we have here is the Seneschal. And this is the equivalent of the Knight of Pentacles. And here, the Seneschal, she's, this is a she, she's more of a very loyal servant, follows instructions. That's why we have this dog here, and the ants. The ants follow a hierarchy whenever they gather food, they do their ant farms. And here, she has coins, acorns on her headgear. Her mind is clear, but hanging on her headgear we have keys. And so what this card is saying is that his actions right now, what the divine masculine is saying, is he's following right now his higher guidance. And that is what is guiding his actions. And he's doing it in a very loyal and faithful manner, in the sense that he is happy to do it because now he's guided by the divine. Not only by the divine, but you see, like in the other readings, you can see that the divine feminine, because she's more often the awakened one, she's the one that takes the lead, at least energetically. And now what the divine masculine is saying is that he has followed that lead, he is following that lead, and is following suit. Remember all those readings before, wherein we said that we were reminded that if you raise your vibration high enough, the divine masculine cannot resist that. It would be inevitable that he would rise up to match that energetic level, because that's the way it is. You're one soul. At one point in time, this reminds me of, you know the scene, I don't know if you've watched Kill Bill, but I think that was Kill Bill 2, when the bride, she just escaped from the hospital and she was in a coma after being shot. She escaped and she was willing her pinky toes, her toes, to wiggle because, you know, she had muscle atrophy. So it's like that, because they're a part of you, even if you haven't felt them for so long, because the will is strong on one part, which would be the divine feminine. The divine masculine has no choice but to follow. And this is what the divine masculine is saying. Okay? And the next card we have is the Ten of Fire. And this indicates his continued evolution. You can see his chakras are all lit up. And that's why he can generate this massive amounts of fire. His crown chakra is lit up. You see the sun with the eye as his halo. And see, this is also necessary. That's why I always advise my clients, or even in these readings, that the energy of fire is of the utmost importance at this point in the journey. And that's why I was guided to offer the RASHEEBA healing sessions, because that makes use of dragon energy. And that is what the divine masculines need to get their kundalini rising, open up all those chakras, get the energy flowing, bring the fire of creation in to be able to manifest. Okay? And the last card we have for the divine masculine, how lovely, there, Union, 13, master number. And here we have the union of the divine feminine and the divine masculine. And look, they're serpents and dragons. And so, this is what necessarily will follow once the energy of the divine masculine is free flowing. Okay? And that's a wonderful message, because he's healed most of his disconnect. Remember these cards. Before, he was it's called usually suspension of disbelief. Perhaps he hasn't been connected with, perhaps even caused this whole twin flame thing, you know, new age stuff. But it's real, it exists. And you've been together for several lifetimes, and you're getting together for this one. Because there is something, there is a combined mission that the both of you have to do together. Now, whether or not you do that fast depends on how fast you get your individual missions done, and how fast you heal any blocks that could hinder the flow of energy within you, so that you create this energy that is amplified and you can help the rest of the planet. Remember, this is not just a personal love story between you and your twin. But you got into this. You agreed. You volunteered to be separated in the first place for the love of humanity and the planet. Okay? So here, he's healed that disconnect, and that's why there is a death and a rebirth. And he's telling us now, the divine masculine, that he's taking baby steps. He still needs guidance from the divine feminine and spirit, but he's doing, because here, the Knight of Pentacles, sometimes he's depicted as a very slow-moving energy. I'm not getting this here, but here, he needs direction. Okay? Direction and assistance to get to this place. Now, let's just ask for clarifiers for this message. I don't know if we still even need clarifiers, but let's see. Okay. See here. This is fire. Okay, 37. That's fire. You see the two roosters there. It's It's passion. So here, still beginning in this area when it comes to the union. Next we have here, this is working on it. Industry, enterprise, yeah, there. So this balance, because the two of earth or the two of coins, two of pentacles, that usually signifies the union. So he's working on it. This is why it brings us to our next card here. This is, hold on, I think this is the home because it's in French. Oh, it's a castle. It looks like a tower. Okay, so here, that's why he is following orders and, you know, being a faithful and loyal companion, because he wants to fortify the relationship. This is the castle. I should remember that. Okay, that is the castle, and here, okay, this is the man, and that just describes his evolution. He is advancing. All the assistance that the Divine Feminine has given him is paying off, because he is advancing in his spiritual evolution and in his personal ascension. Okay, and for the union, okay. Here we have the crippled woman, okay, in fortune. So, this saying that, wait, let's pick another card because I don't know what that's saying, because that's totally out of left field there. Okay. Here, because this is news. News will be coming. The expectation of the union, the divine feminines have had such a difficult time with it. But they'll be getting news here about this union, upcoming union. Okay? So, again, what the divine masculines are saying is that they've hopped on board. After their healing, they now are looking forward to their new beginning, working on the union in 3D, but remember, it's still the two of earth. So there, here the seneschal, following divine guidance to fortify the relationship. He's advanced and improved in his spiritual evolution. Here we have the man and the union. There will be news of the union, which before was stilted. That's the word that comes to mind. It wasn't moving as fast as it should have been. But because he is healed and he has, again, reconciled reality with the real reality, so to speak, sans the illusion, and that's ushered in his rebirth. Okay, so that's what I have for you, the message of the Divine Masculine to his beloved. And for the week of March 6 to 12. So, in line with this, since our Divine Masculines are still needing assistance, if you feel called for a reading to see how you can assist your Divine Masculine, please just go to the website at yaelalchemy.com or my Facebook page and get in touch. And if you need help in getting your Divine Masculine to this state, then please consider giving him a RASHEEBA healing session. Okay? And also for yourself. So that it's balanced. Okay? So that's what I have for you. I'll see you next week. I hope this helps. Bye.